What's going on, world? It's your homie Sensei Rip, and I'm back again with another video. Listen, y'all. Fans are upset with comedian Eddie Griffin for his latest reaction to the passing of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. That's right, y'all. For those who may not know, recently, one of the fans attending Eddie Griffin's show managed to capture a portion of his set. And during the set, Eddie Griffin speaks on the passing of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Okay, according to Eddie Griffin, he believes that there was some foul play involved. Okay, now again, for the record, Malcolm-Jamal Warner passed away from an accidental drowning while out on a family vacation. Okay, apparently this was in Costa Rica. And for the record, they said that Malcolm-Jamal Warner got caught in the current. And, after attempts were made to try to revive him, unfortunately, he passed away. Okay, now again, for those who missed what Eddie Griffin had to say, check out this clip right here.
I'm thinking, he's really Bill Cosby's son. But both his sons are dead. Cosby did something dirty. His real son dead, nigga, and his TV son dead. That's the connection, nigga. I don't believe that man drowned. I don't. But it ain't gonna fix shit. But nigga, it's too suspicious. They had too many different stories. Him and his daughter was out there swimming early in the morning. How come the mama wasn't there? That's number one. Number two, just so happens to be a doctor on the beach. And then his daughter was not in the water. She was on the beach watching her father swim. Somebody make it make sense to me. Now, nigga, I'm trying to figure out what they want to kill him for. He's the nicest motherfucker on earth. You start thinking, he's really Bill Cosby's son. But both his sons are dead. Cosby did something dirty. His real son dead, nigga, and his TV son dead. That's the connection, nigga. I don't believe that man drowned. I don't. But it ain't gonna fix shit. But nigga, it's too suspicious. They had too many different stories. Him and his daughter was out there swimming early in the morning. How come the mama wasn't there? That's number one. Number two, just so happens to be a doctor on the beach. And then his daughter was not in the water. She was on the beach watching her father swim. Somebody make it make sense to me. Now, nigga, I'm trying to figure out what they want to kill him for. He's the nicest motherfucker on earth.
All right, y'all. Now, again, that was the clip that caused a lot of backlash from fans on social media who believe this was just not the right time to speak on the passing of Malcolm-Jamal Warner, right? At least in that light, right? Putting out these conspiracy theories surrounding his death. Now, again, like I said, going on social media, people called out Eddie Griffin, okay? This is a post from the Jasmine brand. Again, there are several blogs who've posted this clip of Eddie Griffin speaking on the conspiracy surrounding the passing of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Let me zoom in so y'all can check this one person out right here. The person in the comments says, the currents in those waters are vicious. There were literal signs that warned against danger. Swim at your own risk. Let our brother rest, okay? Here's another person saying, hold on. I don't know about y'all, but this is so tasteless to me. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's death is so damn tragic. I just can't believe a former castmate and co-worker will open the situation up to this. 1 second, y'all. But as you can see, people just feel like the timing of this joke is just terrible, okay? Considering, he has a family. People are still grieving, including Eddie Griffin. We can't forget that. He worked with Malcolm-Jamal Warner in the past. And let's be real, this was very unexpected, okay? Another person says, let Malcolm-Jamal Warner rest in peace, okay? Again, another comment stating, please let him rest. I swear it's not a conspiracy with everything. Respect his family, all right? Another person comments saying, please, y'all do not start this. Let him rest in peace. Remember, he has a wife and a child who may be reading this. Okay. Now, another person says, I agree with him. How many times does the truth change? But lies change constantly. We need to wake up and question everything. Stop taking what the media says and run with it. Okay. Or excuse me, stop taking what the media say and running with it. All right. Another person, again, let him rest in peace. Now, again, is Eddie Griffin wrong for feeling like that? No, he actually knew the man personally. It's just the timing of this. People felt like it was just poor taste. All right. Now, again, for the record, it's being stated that Malcolm-Jamal Warner died from accidental drowning. All right. Now, again, there was some reports about him actually being out there with his daughter. Some nearby, I think, surfers were, able to try to help grab his daughter from the scene. And then they were able to, pull Malcolm-Jamal Warner as well. But after several attempts were made to save his life, they weren't successful. Okay, this is the official report. I mean, as of July 21st. Okay, now again, see right here, it says both surfers. So there were other individuals who were there, who were present. And at some point, I'm sure, they will speak to the public because, again, you won't hear anything negative about Malcolm-Jamal Warner. And that's why it's so heartbreaking. Even for Eddie Griffin, who worked with Malcolm-Jamal Warner in the past. And, like I said, no one expecting this. Very heartbreaking, very disappointing, especially considering he was there with his family. According to reports, he was out swimming with his daughter. So, like I said, very unfortunate. Again, I can't swim, but I wouldn't be out there if I could. Because, again, the water is undefeated. No matter how good of a swimmer you are, you get caught up in that current and you're not, able to swim out and you start to panic to make things worse, and something like this can happen, man. But again, is Eddie Griffin wrong for stating how he feels? I will agree. I will say he's not wrong for his feelings. He's just wrong for the timing of it. Anyone who attends the Eddie Griffin show, if you haven't, I suggest you go and get a ticket, check him out, because, he's been in the game for a long time. But it's obvious, some people, this is therapy. That stand up. And for Eddie, for all we know, this is just him grieving, on stage in front of the audience. And we in the era now where everyone has camera phones and things of that nature. And this is why you see certain venues, they put the phone away. They zip it up because, those who are in attendance, they got to share that experience with Eddie Griffin. But now that someone captured video of this part of the set, now people looking at Eddie Griffin a certain way. And again, I understand the criticism because the timing, it's too soon. You know what I mean? Even though there are some questions that need answers. It's just right now is not the time. And I will agree, with those who feel like that. But Eddie, having worked with him in the past, probably feeling like, yo, this is crazy. And then you look at the Bill Cosby situation. He's always been an advocate for Bill Cosby, always been an advocate for Michael Jackson, even went to court to support the man. So we understand, you know what I mean? Even though Eddie Griffin's intentions are good, sometimes we may have, the wrong timing. But again, we can't tell people how to grieve as well. But again, y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on fans upset with Eddie Griffin and his belief that there was foul play involved in the passing of Malcolm-Jamal Warner? Do you think fans are valid in saying that, the timing of this joke, or shall I say his conspiracy theory is just, terrible timing considering that Malcolm passed on July 21st? Or do you think he's valid considering that he's worked with Malcolm in the past and they were friends? Again, let me know your thoughts on the controversy down in the comment section below. But again, that's all I got for y'all today. My name is Sensei Rip. Till next time. Peace.
MREC TV.
We mentioned Vlad TV.
Right.
Now, put me on. What's going on? Why he put your name in a bad light? Like, what's going on?
He was a part of that whole Kading, Reggie Wright, now Whack 100. He was a part of that whole team out there in Cali that was spreading false information
Say word.
by the death of Biggie Smalls.
So they get the nigga and shit, so man, they put him on the car on the ground and shit, they rob him and shit. Like, the feel me, the shotty, I sawed it off myself, so I know that shit do real damage. TM had that shit to the nigga head, and I'm thinking to myself, it ain't even over no real money. I'm already about to go to jail. And I said, nah. And the nigga eased up off him. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was kind of terrified because I ain't even want to see that. Like, I wanted them niggas like, I'll pat at you, but I ain't running up on you and shooting you in the face and then standing over you, hitting you 12 times. I'm not psychotic like that. Like, you feel me? If I did it, it was over some money or over some disrespect. So I was out to prove a point, not to, you know, maim or disfigure nobody. Like, I'm not a psycho type shit. Like, you feel me? Like, so, you know what I'm saying? That was a terrifying moment for me because I ain't want to see that, and I'm about to get sentenced. You feel me?
Have you lived the life the streets tried to write for you, but ultimately found your own ending? Do you have a story of survival, betrayal, or redemption? We're looking for real people with real experiences to share their truth. If the streets tried to break you, but you made it out, we want to hear from you. Hit us up now to be a part of The Streets Is a Myth.
I don't be wanting no distractions when I'm starting my day. I'm facing 20 years in jail. I don't got no time to...
Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, hit that notification bell to get the latest on hip-hop, sports, comedy, whatever. All right, we got you covered over here at Forgotten Kings TV. And also, click on one of these videos, okay? All right, y'all.